Peace guys and welcome to the video. Today me and Ilse and all of you will be watching the 16th episode of the first season of the Winx. And yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And of course leave a like for Ilse. This absolute cute majesty. Yeah. Your Majesty. Yeah. So leave a like for her, because I'm 100% using her right now for your likes, so leave a like for her. And if you like my videos, please consider subscribing. And yeah. And that, lean back, kick up your feet, and let's jump straight into the episode. This episode is called Season 1, Episode 16, Cold Spell. So, let's see what it's about. Oh, they created a monster. Okay. Okay, I'm guessing we're gonna have another episode that won't do anything whatsoever for the plot. Is the pumpkin also sleeping? Like, is Murder also sleeping?
Stella, holler if you need anything.
Or maybe, I don't know, do a real search of your rooms? I don't know. That would be wise, I would guess. But no, they don't. Like, even children, if they have nightmares, look like everywhere in their room to make sure there's nothing hiding on the bed or like in the armoire. Is it called armoire? In the wardrobe, you know. Why is she having bad dreams of Riven? That was her mother right there. Riven was nowhere to be found. Why the heck was she screaming Riven? What the heck is she dreaming? Is she getting drowned in numbers? Not just a paper? What? What? It's just like a pixel world. Is she afraid of living in a pixel world? I am so confused.
We heard a scream.
Who screamed? No one screamed anymore.
Woke up with no music. That's strange. I too was having a horrible dream.
A place with no music? We didn't get to see that. We only saw her mother disappearing and that she's screaming Riven. That made no sense whatsoever with what she just told us. What the heck? Now the pumpkin can be like a hologram of Murder. So Flora can communicate with the pumpkin as a hologram of Murder. But she can turn back the pumpkin.
I have a feeling that there's a cloud tower connection here.
I have a feeling that there's a cloud tower connection. Everything bad that happened to you guys so far was a cloud tower connection. Why do you only have a feeling? It would be a very strong suspicion for me.
Bells, whatever happened to your prince? If you're referring to Brandon, you should know he's just a friend.
I find it hilarious that Stella calls him a prince because he's actually a prince, but they don't know it yet. They think Brandon or Sky, but actually Brandon, who Stella is dating, is a prince, and Sky, alias Brandon right now, is just his servant. So yeah, that was kind of funny because like he is actually a prince, but they don't know it yet. So that was supposed to be a joke, but it was actually the truth.
She's in for a most unpleasant experience.
Why? She's only gonna have nightmares. Like, don't they normally have nightmares? Like, I mean, nightmares are not pleasant, but still, like, it's not the most unnormal, terrible thing ever. Why is she glowing? I'm still confused if Murder glowed on purpose. Yeah, how did you not see it before? I mean, I know that it was smaller before, but like, why did you like need Murder and Kiko to tell you that it's there? Because it's really, really big. And I'm still confused about how the fuck Murder and why the heck Murder was glowing and how the heck she glowed on purpose in like a distinct rhythm. You know what I mean? That was weird. I love how the beast is like just standing there waiting for them to like turn and attack them. Like, it didn't even try to attack them. It was just standing there waiting for them to come out of the doors and watching it, and like then being like, oh, it's horrible. And they're like, yeah, let's turn, and then say magic wings and then do this.
Bloom, who's in trouble. You've gotta help her.
Oh, you can be hologramming now? Cool. What is she seeing? And why is it weakening her that she saw the people she like loved or cared for deeply? Does she love Sky yet? Guess she does. I have so many questions. Why would Flora like wait and be like scared for Murder? Murder is still a pumpkin. The thing didn't want anything from Murder, and the thing went into the other direction. There's no immediate danger for Murder. Why did Murder have to hologram herself out of there, telling Flora to go because there's no danger for her and Bloom is the one in danger? Well, that doesn't make sense whatsoever. Also, why did like seeing Brandon and her parents make Bloom weaker, and what did it mean that she saw them? That made no sense to me whatsoever. Like, she just saw profiles on them and then Bloom weakened and fell. Like, what the heck? Also, why did last night's like terrors weaken you? Like, yeah, you didn't get like a full night's sleep. That doesn't mean like you're way weaker than you were before. Like, people generally often don't get a full night's sleep. It doesn't like shouldn't affect your power like that. Also, yeah, you were having nightmares. Is it actually the first time ever that you freaking had nightmares? Because you behave like it is. Where did it come from? Did it fall from the sky? What the heck happened? Hey, that's cool. That's actually cool. A disco cool. Ball. Like, we actually see them like defend from an attack for once. Yeah, now she's getting thrown away, of course. But like, we actually seen them defend from an attack for once instead of like getting hit and.
No, I just can't. I can't do this.
Yeah. Yeah. That was what I meant. Instead of like getting hit and be like, ah! And just getting hit and knocked out.
I don't know. By the looks of things, you Winx could still beat us, even if you're all split up.
Sorry, that sentence just made no sense to me whatsoever. Why was Icy like, by the looks of things, you Winx could still beat us, even split up? The sentence just makes no. Also, I don't know. What? Did I hallucinate that? That sentence made no sense whatsoever coming from Icy. And it wasn't even true. But like, it also made no sense whatsoever coming from Icy. Am I the only one who's really confused right now? Did I hallucinate that? Did I hallucinate that she said, I don't know, but by the looks of it, you Winx could still beat us? Did I hallucinate her saying that? Because first off, she does know why they're weakened. Second off, they couldn't beat you when they were at full strength, and they give no image of whatsoever of by the looks of it, you Winx could still beat us. Like, they give no image of whatsoever of being able to beat them. Or anything at that point. Like, did I hallucinate the sentence? Can someone tell me if that sentence really happened? Because I feel like I hallucinated it, because it made no sense whatsoever in that context.
Looks like your friends can't do anything for you now. You're a prisoner of your own fear.
For once I'm kind of fine that that beast actually got Bloom right there, because it got her from behind. So, and she was concentrating on the trick. So for once, I'm actually fine that it got her without like any resistance of hers, because it got her from behind it and it paralyzed her more or less. So yeah. But that's the only thing I'm fine with in this whole fight scene. Oh, once in her life, Farragonda actually does something. Wow. See, how about now? You freaking tell her about Murder Pumpkin. I just love that they're all fairies, but everyone else was just standing by while Farragonda was beating that thing's ass.
Been waiting for you, you stupid girl.
Because she's not actually evil. She's also not good, but she's also not completely evil. Like, she has her morals and her lines, and her stuff, and she's a witch, and she has like the bad people under her, and she's also like not a nice person. But like she's also not a bad person. She's just like taking her role really seriously, and like there's this little feud between like fairies and like witches that she like fires on with her behavior and everything, but like she wouldn't do anything that actually threatened the realm. She wouldn't do anything that actually like threatened the power balance or anything. Like, so if she knew about a dragon flame, which she does not, and about their hunt for it, she would not be as chill, and she will later on not be as chill with them. She just really thinks that they are like evil witches and are just really good at being evil and taking it like a notch higher than anyone else. And so she doesn't approve that, or she doesn't really care what they actually do, because like it's just what witches do, you know, evil stuff. And she doesn't like really know that they crossed lines, and that she would not like be okay with. She does also not care, but yeah, she also doesn't know. Most of it she wouldn't care for, wouldn't give a shit about, but like I think if she would try giving a shit about what they do, she would figure out the thing with the dragon flame earlier, and then she would give a shit.
Never forgive you for this, and you won't do it again. No, ma'am, we won't do it. I said silence.
They were literally apologizing.
Because you'll never set
Not
foot in
apologizing.
not tonight, not ever. Now get out of here, and hopefully this is the last time I see you.
Did she just throw them out? Cause she, she was like told off by Griselda and Farragonda. Did she throw them out because she had to listen to Griselda bitching about them? Like, I mean, I don't remember that, by the way. Like, I mean, it's like the right thing to throw them out because like they broke so many school rules already. But like if you consider it, they broke into the fairy school and just threw them out because they broke into the fairy school. But less because they broke into the fairy school, but more because they got caught and she had to like sit through Farragonda and Griselda telling her off. Like, but like. They got thrown out for that, and the Winx broke into their school once before. The Winx got Miss Griffin like ranted to it about to Griselda and Farragonda about it, and they didn't get thrown out, and they should have. They should have been thrown out because literally broke into another school. Like that's not good behavior. However, I find it hilarious that like the fairies didn't throw the fairies out for something that outrageous, like breaking into another school and like literally breaking a lot of rules. But like the witches just threw witches out because they did that, and then they say the witches are the bad guys. Yeah, I mean the witches still like kind of depicted as bad guys, but like you know what I mean. It's kind of hilarious. Because she probably did not throw them out because like they did something against the rules, but she threw them out because she had to sit through Griselda and Farragonda like bitching to her about it, which is kind of hilarious. But she threw them out because of that, because it annoyed her and she doesn't want that to happen again, so she threw them out. That's the reason, not because they broke the rules, but because they got caught. And she had to hear about it. So that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. But they broke into the school and they get thrown out, and they are witches and are like meant for doing bad things. And then you have fairies breaking into another school and they just like get the magic taken from them for a day and have to clean the school. But after that everything's fine again. And they don't only do it once, like Bloom breaks into Cloud Tower several times over. In every freaking season, by the way. So yeah, that's kind of hilarious. Okay, let's continue.
A curse on
Okay, I kinda like that, because for one, it makes absolutely no sense to blame the Winx for that, because they did not make you break into their school and get caught by Farragonda. You broke into their school and get caught by Farragonda. So like they have literally nothing to do with this whole thing. It's literally your fault. But at the same time, Icy's like a bad guy, and so of course, like, it's her persona to like not search for like mistakes by herself. Like look at herself for mistakes and problems, but like put the guilt or put the blame always on someone else. So it was really in character. Oh yeah, in the next episode, Bloom's gonna find out about Brandon actually being Sky, and Sky actually being engaged to someone else, which is a total dick move and kind of a big theme for a kids show, but sure. Okay guys, that was the 16th episode of the first season of the Winx, called Cold Spell. I don't get why it's called Cold Spell. I thought there was going to be a spell that makes someone sick, but it wasn't about sickness whatsoever, or about something being cold. It was about like fear and nightmares and Darcy, Stormy, and like Icy putting a monster of nightmares at the Winx. So the title Cold Spell makes like no sense whatsoever for me, but okay, sure, fine. Let's go with it. Yeah. This episode wasn't completely useless, but it kind of was. It kind of was, and it kind of wasn't. Like, we got the Trix thrown out. It was once again an episode when Trix tried to claim Bloom's power, so therefore it wasn't completely useless for the plot. But on the other hand, most of the episode I could have done without, because it was boring. And it didn't have any advantage for the plot whatsoever, in my opinion. And it was just like an episode that sucked, that like took up some time again, and it felt like they needed to make more episodes. They needed more episodes, and therefore they made an episode with basically nothing happening, just to like get some time in there. Because they just needed more episodes, you know. They needed to waste more time, so that's what they did. But yeah, sure. Next episode, I actually hate and love on both sides. Like, for one, we finally going to figure out Bloom's finally going to figure out that Brandon is actually Sky and Sky is actually Brandon. And that Sky, I mean the real one, is actually engaged. On the other hand, I also don't like that episode. But why I don't like it, I will get into. And why I love it and why I don't like it, I'm gonna get into in next video. So I hope we'll see you in my next episode again, and I hope you like this video. Until then, leave a like for me, if you like the video. And leave a like for Your Majesty Ilse, who's laying back there and sleeping, and therefore I will not wake her and put her in front of the camera just for likes. But like, she's here in spirit, and also she's very present directly behind me, so leave a like for Your Majesty Ilse. Yes, I am using my dog for likes. That's how I'm gonna do it now. So yeah. If you like this video and you like my stuff, please consider subscribing. And yeah, then till the next video. Bye guys.